Hi, Ron. Since we couldn't be together last month to celebrate the Cabaret class of 2020, that also meant that we couldn't be together to celebrate you and everything that you've done for the Cabaret program at Ball State. You are the reason that we have a partnership with the Cabaret in Indy and the reason that all of these students get such amazing opportunities to perform there. But you also gave us the Cabaret class. I personally cannot thank you enough for everything that you've done, but I'm also not the only one who wants to say thank you.
Hi, work husband. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for you. I hope you feel loved today and every day. Mwah.
Hi, Ron. I just wanted to start by saying thank you from the bottom of my heart for all that you've done for us as students and for the department as a whole. We would not be where we are today without you and your organization skills, so thank you for that. I also wanted to share one of my favorite memories with you, which was in the basement of AC when we were just kind of talking about my schooling and stuff, and you gave me some really good advice, which was to just work hard for myself so that at the end of the day, I could look back at anyone who doubted me and just say, you should have known. And those words have stuck with me for the past 3 years for sure, and they'll continue to stick with me as long as I continue to perform and grow as a person. So thank you for always believing in me and giving me opportunities. Yeah. Oh, I love you so much. Thank you.
Hey Ron, I just wanted to say that I love you and thank you for the past 4 years and everything that you've done for me. I wouldn't feel anywhere near as confident in what I do if it weren't for you, and you really have just been such a huge part of my life, and I can't thank you enough for that, and I love you so much.
Hi Ron, it's Devin. Thank you so much for all that you do for Ball State, especially with your connection with the Cabaret. The Cabaret class I took my sophomore year with you and Jana was one of my all-time favorites that I ever took during my time at Ball State. I have learned so much from you over the years, whether it be theory, cabaret, not wearing flats while standing between Wesley Byers and Matthew Conwell. Important piece of information for this short gal. Thank you for literally everything that you do, especially in the world of cabaret. You'd think it'd be as easy as hopping up on stage and just singing a song, but it's not. It's about storytelling, it's about hard work and preparation, and it takes a very good teacher to teach that. So thank you again for all you do. Thank you for putting up with me wandering around the basement of AC because I was bored. Thank you for everything. I know it's a weird year so far, but I'm sending you lots of love. Cheers, RDH. Have a good day.
Hey Ron. Hey Ron. We hope you're doing well. The boys from 307 wanted to say thank you so much for being a fantastic teacher and mentor to all of us for these last couple of years. We are so grateful for you, and we're grateful for the opportunities that you've provided for us to partner with the Cabaret downtown. I know personally we've all learned so much from you and from the opportunities that you have helped provide for us. So thank you, we love you tons, and we are so grateful for the days that we have with you, and we will see you very soon.
Hey Ron, I just wanted to thank you for the amazing year we had together. It was very tough at the end, saying goodbye and having to leave because of quarantine, but you were really strong for all of us, and I really appreciate everything you do. Every day you make us laugh. You always tell us how it is. You're straight up with us, and I really respect that about you. I wish so much for your future, and I hope you have an incredible day. Thank you so much again.
Hey Ron, I just wanted to say how much I appreciate you believing in me and pushing me to my full potential. You give your heart away every single semester, and it really shows in the way that your students grow as artists exponentially. I love you.
Hi, Uncle Ron. I love you so much, and I am so thankful to have you as a voice teacher, as a mentor, as a friend. I cannot explain to you how much I love you, and know that I am always here for you, always.
I just wanted to say that I'm so grateful for everything that you've taught me and every time that you've been there for us. And I am so grateful for you, and I love you a lot.
All right, bye.
Hey, Ron. I don't even know how to begin to tell you how grateful I am to have had you as a teacher. Thank you so much for creating this amazing cabaret program at Ball State. It's not only affected my life in a very significant way, but I know for a fact that it has brought so much joy to so many other people, and I thank you for that. I respect the hell out of you, Ron. You hold a very, very special place in my heart. Much love to you, Ron.
Hey, Ron. I just wanted to say thank you for everything you've done for me and for all your other students. I simply cannot imagine my collegiate experience without you. You've changed my voice, but you have changed the way that I view life, and I love that we can be sassy and bitchy together. And I'm just so glad that the universe put us together, and I think we both have learned so much from one another. I love you so much.
Hi, Ron. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me, for Ball State, and for our relationship with the Cabaret. We are forever grateful. Sending you lots of love.
Ron, I know I didn't have you as a teacher for very long, but the students at Ball State learned so much from you, and we all know how much you care about our well-being and our growth. You are such a brilliant teacher and such a kind human, and thank you for sharing your wisdom with us.
Ron, I am sending so much love to you from New York. I want to give you the biggest thank you for all you've done for us at Ball State and for everything you've done for us with the Cabaret and the Cabaret class. I know, speaking for myself and many others, working with you in the Cabaret was one of the most rewarding experiences that we could have at school and have created some of the most incredible memories. So thank you for all you've done and for all you're going to continue to do. We love you. I miss you. You are the best.
Hey, Ron. Kelsey says I have 30 seconds, so I wanted to say I love you. Thank you so much for being in my life. Thank you for being the person who has seen me cry more often than in college and just being there for support and love and always telling me I can do anything that I put my heart to. You've always believed in me and I believe in you. So thank you so much for being you and for being a part of my life and the best teacher ever. Bye.
Hi, Ron. I just wanted to quickly thank you for everything that you have done for this department. You are so devoted and so committed to the students and to the department as a whole. And I see it, we love you. You taught me theory, you taught me how to sing harmonies well in a group, but you taught me how to be more mature and how to push myself. You were the first person when I got to college in theory to really push me and to say, Kelly, you are capable of so much more than the way that you are acting and the way you are doing things. And yeah, you started that. And I can't thank you enough because I feel like I have grown so much, but it was not on my own. It was because of people like you, Ron. I am so grateful for you. Thank you. And I know that even though I haven't had you in class in sophomore year, that you are someone that I can always go to for help. And so I love you. And yeah, let's have a good semester.
One of my favorite memories of Ron actually happened freshman year of college. Got to take music theory with him, and I looked forward to every morning that I got to spend with him, learning from him. And honestly, one of my favorite memories was watching some of the upperclassmen come in and that were like in his master class and just like come in and give him a hug every morning. I had the honor to give him a hug, and it's the best hug of my life. But just to see the impact as a freshman on what he did for the upperclassmen and for all of his students and the love that he gave them, I can just vividly remember every one of his masterclass boys coming into that class and saying good morning and just giving him a hug. And I think that really shows what kind of educator Ron is. Caring, loving, hard on you, but in the most profound and fatherly way. So thank you, Ron, for absolutely everything you've done for us and for Ball State. Chirp, chirp.
One of the most beneficial classes that I've taken at Ball State was the Cabaret class with Ron. And because of that, I was able to perform at the Cabaret 3 times throughout my college experience. So I'm very grateful for him for that.
Yo, Dr. Reverend, I just want to say that I love you so much. Thank you for teaching me the importance of being a musician and to be humble and to shut my mouth and to be kind. I love you so much.
Hi, Ron. I just wanted to say thank you so much for trying to make all of this possible for us. Cabaret was something I looked forward to every single day last semester. It's sad it had to end like this, but I enjoyed every minute of it, and I just want to say thank you so much.
Hi, Ron, it's Rhea. My favorite memory of us, I have so many. Rapping in music theory freshman year with Jake Bartley. I'm just kidding.
it was definitely crazy for you. Crazy for you takes the cake. During that experience, you made me realize that I can do it, whatever it is. And during that time, it was Polly, and I was so scared of her. But you were like, Rhea, you cannot be afraid. You need to go on day one and do this because you got it for a reason, which I so appreciate you not sugarcoating it and just telling it to me like it is, because that's what I needed to hear. In every rehearsal, I got through it because I knew you were in the room and I knew you believed in me, which in turn made me believe in myself. So thank you for being one of the most influential people in my life. Your gifts of knowledge are immeasurable, and there's no way, why am I crying? There's no way I can ever thank you enough. Because I'm a better performer and a better person because of you.
Love you, Ron. Summer here. Just wanted to say thank you so much for all you've done for the department, especially in creating a relationship with the Cabaret and Shannon Forsell downtown. The Cabaret class that I took with you my junior year is one of my favorite memories of Ball State, and it's a performance that I am quite proud of and look on very fondly. So thank you so much for being a master educator and for giving your students unbelievable opportunities like that. Thank you for pushing me and believing in me even when I didn't believe in myself. I love you very much and I miss you. Cheers.
Hey Ron, it's me Thomas. I'm just here to say how much I love and appreciate you, but you already know that because I say it to you all the time. But I was thinking back on my favorite memory of us, and all I can say is junior year, second semester. You gave me so many opportunities that year, working on Crazy For You with you and being in your Cabaret class, and even though neither of those things actually ended up happening, the things I gained from them will be with me for the rest of my life. I mean, you built a confidence in me that I didn't know I had. So much love to you. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey Ron, so I was trying to think of my favorite memory of us, and I was really struggling because there's just a lot. But then I actually thought, and I was like, that last day that we saw each other, where I just went to your house and we just chilled in your backyard and talked for a long time, I really loved that. And I thought it was just a really great send-off for you and I can't wait to see you again soon, and I hope you're doing well. Bye.
To a one Ronald Hellems, I'd just like to give a big, the biggest, you might say, thank you for everything you have given me, for everything you'll continue to give me and this department, and that you give everyone. You give all of yourself to everything you do, and I know I'm forever grateful. I love you.
Hi, Ron. Words are not adequate to describe how much working with you, watching you work, having you as a friend and a colleague means to me. I cannot imagine doing what I do every day without you next door. You are a wonderful work husband, and I love you dearly.
Hello, Ronald. As soon as Kelsey told me that she was making a video for you, I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to talk about how much I love Ron Hellems. Some of the best memories I have at Ball State are actually at the Cabaret, and that's because of you, sir. Opening for shows, getting tickets for shows, doing master classes, just being able to be a TA for your Cabaret class. They were just wonderful opportunities that I will cherish for a long time, and that's all because of you, Ronnie. And I love you, and I miss you more than you will truly ever know. And hopefully I'll see you soon if this coronavirus can go away. But I love you. Thank you so much for the Cabaret, and I'll talk to you soon.
Oh, you didn't think I was gonna miss the surprise, did you? RTH, I love you so much. Thank you for everything you've done. Introducing us to the Cabaret has been one of the biggest accomplishments, I think, in Ball State musical theater history, and it's all because of you. And you are the one who sparked my love for Cabaret, so the whole entire world has you to blame. Or to thank. However you want to look at it. I love you so much. Remember when we sang You're Nothing Without Me at my senior year one-man show? Well, I am nothing without you. I love you from the bottom of my heart and always will. I hope you have the best year in phase 1 of your retirement, because I know you're dying to stay.
Ron, I love you so much. As your assistant bitch, I've learned a lot in these past 4 years. You are the reason that I went to Ball State, you're the reason that I stayed at Ball State, and you are the reason that I loved Ball State. All of my fondest memories from the past 4 years involved you in some way, and I am eternally grateful for everything that you did for me. I miss you so much. I can't wait to give you a hug soon, and I just love you so, so much. Never change. As my dad said, the man, the tan, the legend, Ronald D. Cheers.
Here's a story about the Ron Hellems you guys don't know. A long time ago, Ron was a show choir director, a high school show choir director, and he was great. The program that he built was wonderful, and his choirs were amazing. Not surprising to anyone. Ron had a reach beyond his groups that led to my high school choir director. And eventually, that inspiration led to me becoming a high school choir director. And I inherited a program that was terrible. There were 22 kids in the whole choir department. But eventually, I was able to help build that up and develop a group that became really good. And we ended up at the Show Choir National Competition, which was being held at Epcot Center. And Ron was one of the judges at that competition. And we had a neat moment where Ron ran into me and my high school choir director and a bunch of the kids in my program. And Ron gave a wonderful speech to the kids about how important it was to know where you've come from and know the history of what you're doing. And it meant the world to me. Ironically, that day, my daughter Kelsey was there with us. Kelsey was about 3 years old at the time. She was wearing her red sequin outfit like our group had. And she had grown up in show choir because her mom was a choreographer and I was the music director. And so she knew nothing but show choir, so it was the perfect place for her to be. And she sat there and listened to Ron give that speech that day and talk about how important family was and how great it was that music could bind all these generations together. So it's somewhat ironic that about 18 years later, we sent Kelsey off to Ball State to be a part of the program that Ron helped build. So I love you, buddy. And you were right that day, and you're still right. Family is so important, and you helped build that. Thank you.
Hi, Ron. Congratulations on an outstanding career.
You are just amazing and our idol. We think so much of you and love you and miss you. Congratulations.
We love you.
Hey, Ron. Tim Heck here. Thinking back to when we first became acquainted with one another, back in the mid-'80s, I think. I was new to teaching at Rolling Meadows High School. We were doing a tour to Boston, and the tour consultant had suggested that we do a workshop with this person I did not know, named Ron Hellems. And so you joined us on the trip, and then subsequently kind of opened my eyes to the whole world of show choir and competitive show choir, which I was unaware of. Lots of great memories there, SHOWSTOPPERS, etc. But probably one of the most impressive or long-lasting memories were twofold. One was going with you to the Bishop Lures contest back late 1980s, and kind of hanging with you that weekend with your group, going to the competition, going out to the dinner afterwards, and then likewise watching you work with your own kids at SHOWSTOPPERS in Chicago. Like on the Thursday night before the actual event started, I came down and you let me watch the rehearsal, and it was just wonderful to watch you react with your own kids, and the kind of rapport you had with them is something that kind of modeled my teaching after for the next 30-some years. So you've been an inspiration to many of us, probably in more ways than you'll ever know, but I wanted to thank you for that. Best of luck to you.
Ronnie, oh yes we do. We love you, Ronnie, you know it's true. When you're not near us, we're blue. Oh, Ronnie, we love you. Mwah. Mwah.
Despite how much you're probably protesting all of this affection right now, We couldn't pass up this opportunity to show you just how much we all love and appreciate you. We miss you, and we can't wait to celebrate you properly someday. But for now, cheers.
Hey Ron, this is a bit of a sad day for me, as we're going to sure miss you around here at the Cabaret. You have spent your life nurturing and creating the talents of hundreds of students, including mine. And because of your demand for excellence, you create excellence, and you have made a mark on so many lives. You've also made a mark on the Cabaret. It is really hard to believe that 8 years ago you and I sat together and had coffee to talk about whether or not we could do a partnership at Ball State. And I don't think either one of us had any idea that this partnership would become so amazing and so beautiful and so transformative, and that's because of you. And you've left a legacy here. And as such, we want to honor that legacy. I'm sitting in the same booth that all of the students sit in that perform at the Cabaret, and all of our Ball State students as a part of the Cabaret program sit in before they perform on the stage. So we today are naming this booth in honor of Ronald D. Hellems. So it's the Ron Hellems booth, and will be that way in perpetuity as long as the Cabaret is around. So every student that sits in this booth will see the person who started it all. We thank you so much, and we're grateful for you. I'm going to put this on here right now so you can see what it's going to look like. But your legacy's here forever. I can't wait to see you here again as someone in the audience this time. I miss you, and I love you, and we thank you for everything that you've done.